Hi, I'm RealGenericDemon, and this is Motor Town Behind the Wheel, and this week we're going to do slightly larger trucks, maybe the 7.5 tonners. Okay, so, as usual, we've gone to a lot that we can get a truck from. So I'll bring up on the map, I'll show you where it is. So, scrolling out a little bit. It's just over here. You can see the ones that say truck, basically. So, the ones that have got trucks have got something that is slightly larger than your usual sort of the small vans that you get initially. So, what we've got in here is we've got a small flatbed that we can borrow. Now, realistically, you have to have done a little bit of training with these sort of smaller trucks or vans beforehand before you can really move to from one of these sort of small pickup trucks to actually proper size lorry, or even to this one when you get to that level. But we're not doing that this week. So anyway, you jump in. We're now loaning this vehicle, so what we'll do is we'll head on over as the sun sets to this warehouse here, and then we'll find ourselves a nice job to do, and this time round we'll make ourselves a little bit more money. So let's see what we can do. Pick a delivery. So we got 5 amounts of this. The beauty of this is now we're making bigger money, so we've got larger loads and a lot more things we can do. So this one does 4 kilometers. There's 4 of them. I think we can get them all on board. Look, so they want these pallets of what is it? I can't even see what the pallet is of. It's a something. It's a pallet of something. It's not obvious like some of these glass bottles. It's just pallet C. Look, pallet C, pallet C. So we'll take these ones because it's easy enough to do. So what we'll do is put 1 on, 2 on. I think I can take 3. Yes, good money on 3. And what I'll do is I'll manually strap these myself. So the one things you have to do, otherwise these things just roll around in the back of the truck like anything else. So let's manually strap these with the Y button, and let's pop that on there, and let's strap down the cargo. Strap down that cargo, and strap down that cargo. Basically, saves us a lot. Saves us 300 sort of gold coins. I think that's what we can call them. Gold coins? Yeah, gold coins. It's up there in the top left-hand corner. So let's turn our lights on because it's getting a little. Well, just put a little basic lights on, and we'll get in the truck and we'll go for a little drive. So we're basically these are the bread and butter of the whole thing. Easy stuff. These are the ones where you start making some of the bigger money. You've got the larger sort of cargo containers. A little bit more leany. Got to be careful with that. That is a word, leany. But they do zoom outside. They do lean a little bit with weight up, but with weight on them, they do tend to stay down as well. So it's quite heavy, this little load. So got a couple of kilometers to go, and we'll get there. I'm gonna put all full lights on now. A little jump here, dunk dunk, and a little one here, dunk dunk. And nobody ever stops at the lights, by the way. That's one thing that I don't think is working in the game. Because if it was, then the police would stop you every time you got to some lights. So I don't think that is a function yet that is working fully with the game. So we'll keep going. Of course, in this game, speed is a factor, and the only thing that catches the police ultimately. That and flashing your lights into their eyes. They don't like it if you've got your high beams on if you're coming at them in the city, which kind of makes sense as well. So we've got our high beams on at the moment, which is basically click down on the left-hand stick. That's how we get our high beams in the middle of the night here, of course. These are bus servicing. If you want to do bus driving, we haven't done bus driving yet, or I haven't done a lot of it yet. So that's a later video for us, definitely. In the meantime, we're going to take these pallet C's of whatever they are. So C's, some C things. Getting a bit of speed up here, being naughty. Just being a little naughty. Oh, the police are after me. The police are after me, peoples. Police are after me. Let me just pull into one side and behave. Let's put the brake on. Where is he? Here he comes. You can see him charging up the road there. You can try and outrun the police, in fairness, but I have failure to stop is a problem. It costs you even more. Pulled over. Oops. Yeah, speeding fine there. Naughty me. Going to trouble. Speeding along. Oh, Hello. Yeah, that's the only time you get into trouble, though. It's when the police actually physically see you doing that. They do look in the rear view mirror, though, and if you are going fast in the rear view mirror, they also spot that too. They're a little bit, they are a bit sort of on it with policing. Indicator on here. Let's go this way. Trying to flip this thing over. Don't want to lose too much money to interactions with the police. There's another trailer and truck stop there. There we go. We're getting up here. Which way are you going, Mr. Police Car? That way. He's going that way in his nuke. I think that's what they're called, those ones. Those big old ones are called the nuke. As long as I'm out of his view when I start accelerating and being naughty, I won't get into trouble. So let's get up to this farm here and see if we can find ourselves, find out how much money we're going to make from it. If you've not got into Motor Town, I recommend it. It's a game that is relatively inexpensive. It's about there's I think 4 people involved. 2 of them are artists, I think. One of them's a programmer, and the other one is not sure. To be honest with you, there's somebody else. I think it's probably sound. But yeah, it's a fairly small team working on it, which is fantastic, and they're making a real effort. They're making a real effort to create something that is fun, good for you and your friends. You can play together with friends, which is always fun as well if you want to play with friends. In my case, I just like driving around myself and delivering stuff. It's a simple concept. It's worked well for things like Euro Truck Simulator. That whole delivering and dropping of stuff off, but this one goes the whole hog different. Oh, look at this! There's a little camper van there. That's hidden away. You wouldn't know that was there. So there's our delivery. We've done it, and the owner's share. He gets 2,000, which is really nasty because he's just. We don't really need him to do that. Town effect, of course, gives you more money the more you've affected the town by delivering bits and pieces there and backwards and forwards to them. So yeah, we lost quite a lot. Well, we lost a handsome chunk of the money there. A third of the money disappeared to the owner of this the whole thing. Now I think. That's a racetrack, by the way. You can go racing on it if you fancy, against the timing of the whole thing. I saw just down the road here that looked like somewhere that got more boxes to deliver. We'll bring up the map quickly. We'll have a quick look. Let's focus on the player, and let's see what this is. What we got here? Fuel storage. It requires a tanker. There is a truck there. I don't know if it's the right truck, but we'll have a look. We'll see if we can borrow a truck here and maybe do a bit of fuel tankering work while we're here. Just a little bit of, as I said, this is sort of the medium-sized trucks, the in-between ones, not the super long ones, not the articulated ones. This is the small in-between ones. It looks like no, we can't bring a truck into this. That's a shame. So there's no fuel we can get there. Let's see what else is on the map and see if there's anywhere else around about that will allow us to do a job that is there. That needs a tanker because he's got milk. What have you got? Oh, he's got pallets. Perfect. Let's book this one in there and let's go get some pallets because he's got pallets and we've got. This is the perfect little truck for pallets. So a little bit heavier on the way that we drive it. A little bit more weighty as a vehicle, but it is what we need for those slightly bigger jobs. Reasonably manoeuvrable, slides all over if you go too fast. And we're going to go around here. I'll bring up the map and do that. The control is so much better than it used to be. They used to be off-road a bit here. Well, and hit it funny, but we off-roaded it a little bit there. The control is so much better than it was when I first played this. And as I say, they've been developing it quite nicely, to be honest. Let's go down here. Orangery. Look at all the oranges in the trees. You can already see them. Hopefully the sun will come up soon so we can really see what's going on. Let's go get some oranges. Somebody must be selling some oranges. So they're saying, go there for 20 thing. We've arrived at our destination. There's another vehicle there for sale. There's quite often vehicles hidden away in some of these out of the way places. So hopefully strangely, he does oranges. He does do oranges. What about that then? So we can take them to certain places. There are some percentage increases here. If we take them all the way down there, we get extra money. If we take them there, we also get extra money. So we'll take 3 of them there. And there's another one for 2 kilometres that gives us extra if we take it to that supermarket there. Let's just do the short one because we'll see then if we can find a truck place. Let's take all of those. And I'm going to auto strap them down now by pressing the LB button like that. So we've now strapped them down. So we've got those. Let's go. We've got a truck, well, I say full, with you can take several deliveries at once if you know what you're doing. I don't. That's why you're watching these videos, because you're learning from me as I learn from it. Let's go. Let's back onto the main highway shortly. It's still dark, I'm afraid. One thing about the game no sign. The one thing about the game that I don't mind, but I do mind, is the fact that the day and night cycle are very the same length. So if you hit it at the wrong time, like I did just there, we end up with a very long night cycle instead of a nice day cycle. But it's fine. We've got loads of oranges to deliver. I still like the low polygon style of it. It allows for, I guess, good fun gameplay. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's gameplay is the big winner with these things. It doesn't really have to be amazing graphics as long as the gameplay is actually good. There's another truck place there, so we'll come back via there because look, we've got other things there, large vans as well. So we'll go have a little look and see what they've got up for sale once we've delivered this little lot. We're not far away right now. It's just telling me that I've got to level 48 there in the bits and pieces on the screen. Here we go. Speeding again. Let's watch out for the police. Oh, don't hit those. Here we go. Let's see if there's somewhere in here that wants some stuff as well. Looks like a supermarket wanting this. Oops. Damaged the truck. A little yellow down in the bottom right hand corner now. A little yellow next to the heat gauge. And stop. And we've picked up, and didn't show you what up there, but we made some money anyway. We made a little bit of money. I don't think we can pick up anything from here, can we? No, we can't. There's no contracts there. Oh, they do have contracts. You can buy contracts to collect certain things for them. Yeah, right. Okay, let's have a little look as well. What else we've got? It looks like we can maybe pick some stuff up here, but let's have a little look. Let's have a little look again. Map. Focus on me. And let's see what we've got here. No, that's a delivery. That's a delivery. That's a lumber mill. It's not far away. Let's go to the lumber mill because it's just there. And we'll do that. Now, of course, if you had your own truck and you'd purchased your own truck, you'd be saving a lot more money on it than I am with this one. But we should be able to get some lumber here because I've got a flatbed. Hopefully, it's the right kind of flatbed. Because there's a wrong kind as well as a right kind. Oh, sliding all over the road again. Here we go, into the lumber mill. A little bit off-roading going on. Oh, me doing some funny slides. Trailer. Here's the lumber mill itself. Let's see whether or not I have the right vehicle for the job here. Hopefully I do. Pick up delivery. I do not have the right kind of vehicle for it. It's too small. Never mind. Next time round we'll get one. Yeah, we want one of those trailers basically that are there. I'm assuming we can buy one here. It looks like this is a buying... Possibly a buying station. Oh, there's a spot there for me to put my truck. I might just do that in a second, actually. Spawn vehicle. Ah, yes. I can spawn a vehicle here. A tanker and a various things. Depending on what I needed for the job, so you could spawn them from there. Right, I'm actually going to jump out here because in here... Oh, no, that's where you spawn the vehicle. Sorry, I'd lie. I was going to use that to spawn my vehicle, but I can't. Let's go head back down the road because we saw somewhere earlier that looks like it has delivery opportunities. So let's go do that. Sun coming up, nice to see that after all of this. Of course, you can drive inside the vehicle if you want, like this, and the mirrors work quite nicely. However, when you look, you can't look. Yeah, you look around. Your head goes right the way around as well, by the way. Yeah, your head can go all the way around. Not like an owl, because owls don't think can go all the way around with their head, but they can look behind themselves. Let's go. It's a wild ride inside here. Turn off the lights. Hitchhiker, wanting a ride? Not today, pal. Another time. Build up your experience helping hitchhikers. Let's not hit the central bit. Dodgy manoeuvres going on at the junction. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Can I make it through? I can, just. I'm just speeding past. The opportunity to go for a jump here on some of these mountainsides, or jump over some of these mountainsides, is very tempting. As I drive erratically and fast. Let's get outside. Here we go. I have a clone of myself here. All waiting for a bus. And I think I can actually spawn my vehicle here. Now looking at it. Yeah, there's a spawning spot there. Let me spawn my own vehicle here. My own truck. So I can make more money. On a rainy day. Let's go on here. These are spawn pads. Or summon vehicles. And I can summon. So I go through the vehicles I currently own. Where is it? Is it the flatbed? There it is. This is mine. Slightly more powerful than the one that we've previously been driving. I've upgraded the engine. And it is slightly heavier as a result. Right, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we've got within range of this kind of thing. There's good money on that one there. Let's see what else we got. And excellent money on that because the range is shorter. Let's give this one a go. Let's get the resident their rice. Oh, wow. That's 2 kilometers away. Oh. It's tempting to take another load. Let's take this other one as well. Let's take this one as well for the bakery. So, because that's on the way to the rice, look. Let's take that as well. Right, I'm going to strap it all down. And let's go. The question is, which one does it take us to first? I'm hoping it takes us to the bakery. There's the bakery, 1.9 kilometers away. So we'll take that one to the bakery. Make ourselves some extra money. So this is the joy of multiple jobs at the same time. And of course, now I'm driving my own truck. There is no problems with cash. Lots of vehicles there that we can take. However, that factory there is not actually up and running yet because it requires more cement to be taken to it, or sand and various bits and pieces. So once you get those involved, you can actually drop them off. So here we go. Avoid the police here. Lots of people wanting lifts. Ah! Oops. Naughty me. Police car totally unfazed by the fact that I've just mowed down half the central reservation. Dreadful driving by me. Concentrating more on the police car than I was on the actual delivery of goods. I feel like I could go that way, but I can't. Don't think. I'm only 1,000 metres away from my first destination. First one to drop off. GPS creating a route for me. So your loads can get more and more, bigger and bigger and more expensive all the time, creating you lots and lots more wealth as the game goes on. Because this game is about, we could have gone that way, about a lovely bit of pure capitalism. Deliveries and running the stuff around. Come on, stop sliding all over the place. Nice bit of capitalism going on here. Go on, police car, go the other way. Oh, he's not. I was hoping he would do, but he's not. There's a delivery job there. Santa in the middle of the road. Because it's still a Christmas event, surprisingly. Taxi cab there. Somebody wanting somebody picked up. And where's this going to be dropped off? Where are they wanting me to be with this? There's a first one right there. There it is. There's the payment for it. A little bit more town effect. Great stuff there. Pallet C. Now we've got all we've got left. Let's deliver this rice to a customer. All 4 bags of it for a lot of money actually. Car shop across the way there sells neon for the under your vehicles, because every vehicle needs neon underneath it. Let's be honest. And we'll come charging round here. Let's go past this little van. I had one of these little ones here. Kept tippling it over because it's got a very, very sort of narrow wheelbase, and the effect was that I was losing control with it quite frequently. In fact, it was a commonplace for me to have it on it upside down, which wasn't very useful, to be honest with you. And that was before I learned how to strap things down. Previously, things would just go flying as a result. Truck and tow. Got to get past these computer cars. Come on, little computer cars. I don't want to speed. I suppose I'm not. Citroen 2CV at the front. Very unique looking vehicle. The police just in front of me. Me slowly making it through. Where are they going to go here? Oh, they're all going this way. Come on. Come on. We need to make more money. We got some rice to deliver. I love this car lot here. There's a jump in the front forecourt, look, right there. And some very weird vehicles here. And some very good ones as well. Some beauties. And on we go. It feels like I should go this way. Oh no! I'm pulled over. Well, go on then, get past me. I'm going to go this way. Try and avoid. It's just sat on the edge of the road there. So weird. Okay, around we go. And off we go. 700 metres away. Let's get rid of this rice to this person. Yes. Simple is the best. As I say, one of the things I love most about this game is the fact that it's definitely a grower in the sense of what's going on in it. Good complexity. Right in the centre of town by the looks of things. This person. Oh, the top. Whoa, hello. Not this one. Next one round. Up here. Oh, here we go. They're waiting outside for me. Buried halfway up to his kneecaps. That's why, because he hasn't got enough rice. And there we go. Another decent set of money there. 5,000 though for me. So all that money went into my bank account eventually there. All of it with the way that I was driving it and where I was going to. So I'm almost leveled up again as well with the trucks. I'm almost up to level 34. So it's a great game, this. It's a really good game. But anyway, I hope that's enough for now on the old sort of 7.5 tonners roughly, 3.5 to 7.5 ton trucks. Anyway, I've been your host, RealGenericDemon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.